Hey guys, welcome to the club, doing another Strixhaven player draft. We just went 5-3 with Jeskai control deck. That was really fun. Hoping to have a bit more of a consistent deck this time. I do really love this format. Okay. So the safe pick is environmental sciences. We're almost certainly not taking that in this pack. This is a very good card. Wow, this is possibly the best card in the pack in a vacuum. But we have a Bommy Mythic, and we have an insane Mythic for constructed. Is it? I mean, wow. So this is like a super build around. We want a lot of green creatures, and we want some big green creatures. I don't know that there's that many big green creatures in the format. There's the Witherbloom Initiate, or whatever it's called, a 5/5. Oh, okay, well, I spent too long talking and the draft made up our mind for us. I was probably going to take this anyway. 2/4 double striker for 4 mana and some insane thing on the back if we're in red. We have a rare here which is okay. It's mostly just a 1/3 flyer in this format. Great card in constructed, great with Lotus Field. This is a strong card. We've got Faithless Looting. This goes in any deck. I guess we stick with black-white and take either this or this. Let's take a 2-drop. 2-drops are always good. Okay, wow, great white card here. One of my favourite white cards in the set, and I'm almost certainly taking it here. A good black 4-drop, great finisher. I would rather have a 3-drop right now, so I'm going to take this. Gets you lands, comes back from the graveyard, does everything you want to do for 3 mana. White 1-drop. Mediocre 4-drop. Good 4-drop. So I like this because it can put a counter on our double striker. So this wants us to have a lot of creatures. This card's quite good. It's kind of a storm, put a 1/1 counter on stuff. We can play this in any deck, which is pretty cool. And I might take it here. It's basically a divination where you pay 2 life. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Okay, we have an excellent uncommon removal spell, which is exactly in our colours. Taking that, no questions. Wouldn't mind wheeling the Archway. Okay, so we've got an on-colour dual land, a 5-drop, a lesson learn spell, a removal and pump spell. This whole pack's quite good really, but I think I'm going to take this. Make sure we can cast our mythic. Wow, another amazing uncommon for our colours. Killian the Ink Duelist, 2/2 lifelink menace, and when we cast spells on our creatures they cost 2 less. Or on any creature, so removal spells cost 2 less. We wield the excellent removal spell in our colours. With Killian this costs 4 mana, which is kind of insane. I wouldn't mind taking either of these in our deck, but we're going to take the removal. This is basically exile a creature, draw a card for 6 mana, and we exile a card from a graveyard as well. This draft is already looking way stronger than our last draft. We could do with some more 1 and 2 and 3 drops. So we've got a mythic bomb, a great card draw spell, a great common, 2 strong removal spells. So this spell's kind of good with Killian. This creature's better in a vacuum, and we can get it back with Extus, so I think I'm going to take the creature here. Very close pick there. I will take this in case we get some learn spells, which is pretty likely. Okay, I think I just take the 1-drop here. All of the, wow, black-white looks open. All of these are fine. I think I'm going to take the 1-drop. Okay, wow, we got a card draw spell, but I'm going to take another 1-drop. Almost certainly not playing that. Wow, another rare in our colours. It's not particularly great, but I'm going to take it. More of a constructed sideboard card, but it's not bad. A 3/2 for 2 mana is pretty fine. A rare that we can't play. A good 2-drop, a good 2-drop. A decent 6-drop, which I don't think we want here. I'll take the lifelinker. Okay, we have a learn spell, but we have a great 3-drop in our colours. It's a 2/2 flyer. When other flying creatures die, we get to put 1/1 counters on our creatures. Our curve looks really good now. Need more 3-drops. Wow, okay. I do like this card a lot, and this card's okay, but this is way too tempting to pass up. I'll happily play 3 or 4 of these, especially with Killian in our deck. Okay, now I think we take the 5 mana 2/2 flyer. It works with the Shadewing, and it gets back a lot of our creatures. I'm really annoyed that I did a Phyrexia Premier draft the other day, not realizing that I could have done Strixhaven. So that was a waste of gems. Phyrexia one's okay. I like it more in paper. I don't know why I've had real bad luck with it online. But I would always draft Strixhaven over it. I really think this is one of the best design draft formats of all time. I mean, I didn't play anything before Battle for Zendikar. So I can't speak about formats before that. Wow. How many of these is too many? I think 3 is fine. Passing up a duress effect, a very medium 4-drop, another quite medium 4-drop, and a learn spell. But this is a learn spell. Easy Lash of Malice here. This is a good spell, but I like removal. Removal's much more my style than pumping creatures. I do think that spell we passed is very good in our deck though. Okay. I'm not crazy about anything here. I'll take a Divine Gambit. It's a 2-mana exile, but opponent gets to take a 2-drop here. Opponent gets to put a permanent from their hand into play. I don't like this card, but we might play it. I guess we need more lessons. We only have 1 lesson at the moment. I do like these 2 combat tricks, but we want at least 1 more lesson by the end of the draft. Take an off-color lesson here. If we get an archway, we'll be able to play it, and another one. Wow, blue's really open. Spiteful Squad is good filler. Our plan with this deck so far is aggro out the opponent or drop our mythic. Okay, we've got a really good 3-drop bomb here, but this pack's great for us. Would love another Lash, wouldn't mind another Killian at all, but this card is crazy good. It learns when it enters, and whenever we attack, we untap a creature and put a 1/1 counter on it. Just runs away with games. This is Mana Tithe is kind of fun. I'm tempted to take Kasmina just for the gems. These are perfectly fine in our deck. Let's have some fun. Let's play Mana Tithe. Wow. I want to take this just for the gems. I mean, it's kind of okay in our deck. Yeah, let's take it. It's a flyer. Might make the cut. So I'm going to take probably another land here. This is great. This is great. This is good. We'll most likely wheel something from this pack, but we'll take a land because we do want to fix our mana. Okay, another Lash. That probably means that we're cutting Mana Tithe or something. You know what? I'm going to cut Spiteful Squad. It's very medium. We're now on 24 lands. 24 spells, which is where we want to be. This is the correct pick, but I kind of want to take this land. I don't think I have 4 of them yet. Our deck is finished. There's a couple of things we could upgrade on. That curve looks great to me. I love the Mana Tithe. This deck looks really strong to me. I'm predicting 7 wins at the moment. We've got like a good curve, aggro, great removal, and good late game as well. This is quite good in our deck, but I'm going to go for gems again. Wow. Oh wow. Okay, this is extremely playable. We'll definitely take that, so we don't have to miss out on gems there. And we will cut maybe this. We want more flyers in the deck. Wow, this is crazy. Black-white's been so open. I think another Killian here. I'd love a Lash, but yeah, Killian. And we will cut maybe Star Pupil. Wow, another flying 2-drop. So we can cut the Leech Fanatic now. Okay, I might play this over something. Possibly the Dueling Coach. And just go down the Flyers route. Wow, we wheeled this. This is good too, and this is good. But this is really good. What are we cutting for that? Maybe Star Pupil? And this actually could be an Arrogant Poet deck. Wow, okay. I think we're just cutting our 1-drops here to play more 2-drops that have flying. So we ended up cutting all our 1-drops, going on less of an aggro plan and more of a mid-range plan, and I think I like that. How many creatures do we have? 14. Although we could maybe do with more 2-power guys on the ground. No, I think this is fine. Maybe I'm wrong, but we have great sort of mid-game power. We've got the flying synergies. I really don't play black-white a lot in this format, but it was so open. Unfortunately, I have to mulligan that. We can keep this, but it is in desperate need of a plains. The black-white deck in particular is very color intensive. Okay, slow start suits us. And we really need a plains. Okay, that's fine. I was planning to play Killian and Lash the 2-1, but this is a much better play. We can get a plains, play it, and we can trade happily. Opponent's on a Mardu deck, and that's a much better Lash target. So let's just Lash this now. Lash can double as a pump spell. We can Lash again if we need to. We can also exile something. Oh, it has double strike. Okay, in that case, we will just Lash it, I guess. We could have not done that, but I think it's fine. We get to exile this now. Oh. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Anyway, we get a card draw spell and hit in for 4. Opponent's deck is just Mardu good stuff. Okay, I think we draw a card. I don't really want this, but I do want to land. Attack for 4. That's fine. Opponent gets to make an inkling, we get to make a flyer. We don't want to waste our removal, our good removal on the flyer. So we'll just attack with everything. They can trade with either of our guys. They don't want to. We play a 3/3 flyer. And this game seems pretty done. Opponent's deck looks pretty clunky, no offense. They've got a rare, an okay, uncommon. They're splashing red for this thing, which doesn't seem to particularly synergize with their deck. No blocks, thank you. I will just exile that and keep the pressure on. Is it worth holding this? They could be playing board wipes, so yeah. It's very long shot, but Yeah, opponents had enough. Good game. Our deck looked crazy strong there. Pardon me. I do think we'll get 7 wins with this deck. This hand is excellent. I think we just get Killian down here, or do we? No, I think we get this down, because if they have removal, I want them to kill this. Suspicious. We'll block. Maybe they just want to learn. Maybe they've got a combat trick. So they gave their guy Death Touch, they get it back, and they get to learn. That's pretty good value. And they gain 2 life. But that's fine. The green-black deck can gain a ton of life and make a ton of 1/1 blockers, which looks like what they're going to do. I'm pretty tempted to exile this, although it might be better to hold it for a fatty. They often play the common with a Bloom Apprentice, which is a 5/5. I think we just do it, seeing as we haven't drawn anything relevant. Let's exile this. And get a card draw spell. No attacks. Green-black can do a lot of shenanigans with this thing, like Village Rites it, Plumb the Forbidden it. Let's play a 3/3 flyer and aim to block with it. Yeah, these green-black decks can sometimes gain like 20-30 life again. Okay. Opponent has some crazy synergies. Do they want to trade? That's the question. They do want to trade. I'm just going to take the 2 for now. We don't want them getting more triggers on this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we want both of these cards. Which one do we want now? Yeah, we want this one now. I think we exile this thing before it gets huge. No attacks. And then next turn we can exile this one, which does get silly in the green-black deck. I'll block. They could have a trick. I don't think they do. I think we're even on life in that exchange. So maybe now we actually exile this. And we get to necrotic fumes. We have to exile a creature to do it, but I think it's worth it to get this off the board. No, we attack first. That was close. It seems like opponent has Professor's Warning. So 1 black, you can put a 1/1 counter on a creature or give it indestructible. I think we have a creature in the bin. Bit awkward if we don't. Yeah, we've got a Stonerise Spirit. And we will play that. Yeah, I'm gonna block. I think they've got Professor's Warning, but that's fine. Oh, okay, it's another 1 mana combat trick. Let's just kill this. I don't want opponent to keep looting. And we can scry and mana tithe. Need to remember to scry, I often forget to. The opponent is out of gas. That's fine. We have a lot of good top decks here. Opponents gained about 10 life this game. Okay, we can't mana tithe that. Let's scry. That's good. Yeah, we couldn't mana tithe that. That's fine. Nice to have a bit of insurance in hand. Scry again. You can see the power of these scry lands. Wow, that's a great draw. So we will play this. And we will just discard mana tithe to draw. And I think we just play a creature. Opponent's so out of gas. Yeah, they're just drawing lands. That sucks for you, opponent. Sorry. We will take that. Keep pumping up the flyer. And we have 2 removal spells for whatever our opponent plays. They're dead on board even if they play a creature. Good game. That was a grindy one. We're well on track to our 7-0. White mana saves the day. That's a very good card. I'd love to have 1 or 2 of those in our deck. We will make a 3/3. We can drop our bomb next turn. I wonder if it's worth including a red mana in our deck to cast the other side of this, but I think our deck's a lot cleaner like this. Okay, so this thing's a bomb actually. I'm gonna play our bomb in response. Really love to draw some removal here. So this thing cares about spells that target their creatures. They don't have one right now, which is great news for us. They're also black-white. No removal yet. We will attack with the double striker. You know what, actually, it's pretty suspicious. Let's play into it. So unless they have a trick, they don't get to kill our guy. It seems quite likely that they do. Doug Exeter. That's my hometown, Exeter. Shout out Doug from Exeter. Okay, so they will kill our creature, unfortunately. Wow, yeah, this is busted, so... yeah. That was probably a misplay. Hopefully they don't have any more good stuff. Okay, so we can play Killian and exile their Mavinda here. And I think we just attack for 2 for now. Offer the trade, they don't want it. We have another one. Right on time. You know, I think we attack first with the 2/3/3s. They're gonna block now. We get to pump something up. And we get to kill. Exile their spell. And we will take removal. And play another flyer. Unlucky Doug, Exeter, shout out Exeter, shout out Darren, Adam, shout out Jarvis, shout out Will Hall. Follow Will Hall XP, Will Hall EXP on Twitch. He's one of my buddies from Exeter. Who else? Shout out Craig, shout out Lewis. Lewis owns Union County Games in Exeter. Best gaming store. Shout out Steve Crane, who owns Clifton Road Games in Exeter. Shout out all the Exeter gang. Shout out Chris L. I'll say. Shouldn't say people's full names on here. But yeah, Doug, if you see the stream, get in touch. Could play in paper sometime. So that game we stupidly attacked with our bomb and got blown out, but we just curved out with flyers. Okay, I love a turn 1 mana tithe. Well, turn 2 or 3 is better. Yeah, let's just counter that. Curving out. Shout out Chris B in Exeter. Shout out Joel in Exeter. I don't really care about killing this now. I'm interested in blocking it with this if they attack. I'm going to attack with this. That was kind of a misplay actually, because we wouldn't have enough mana to cast this. That's fine. We probably should have cast that then, for the sake of efficiency. These two cards are very similar. This one's slightly better because when you cast a spell, you can choose which creature gets +1/+0. This always gives +1/+0 to itself. Opponent takes a removal spell, which means we're not going to play out our flyer yet. We will attack in the air. So I expect them to sack the pest to exile this here. They might exile this if they're really wanting it gone. Okay. So I presume that opponent has the thing which pumps their whole team here, but we'll play into it. We have a removal spell. Yep, called it. That was the wrong creature to pump, opponent, but it's fine. Do we want to kill this? Or one of these? Okay, so yeah, if we kill this, let's kill this, pump this, and this will survive. It won't survive, it'll trade, sorry. This is fine. We could just... I don't want to exile that. I want to save this for something big if they have it. We're still on 23 life. This is fine. They get pest summoning. I'm still not seeing any reason to use the exile spell. I want them to use this so we can keep getting this out. That's fine. They have to pay 3 life. I'll probably trade for the pest here. No, not that. There's a pretty strong argument for actually just taking the damage there. But I think we're fine. So because opponents played nothing, I am just going to exile this now. exiling this. And I'll get the card draw spell. Good game, good game. I think opponent made 3 or 4 minor misplays in that game, but we were probably winning anyway. This hand's really good. We want a 3rd land, but we have 3 turns to draw one. Priority tells our opponent that we have Lash. Let's play this. Played this over this because if opponent has removal, we want them to kill this first. This is slightly better. Yep. Called it. Opponent gets to attack for 3, they kill our creature, they get to learn. And they get a slow preordain. Okay. I'm not going to play anything here. It's a shame we didn't draw the land. Yeah. Nice, we got a land. Opponent's gonna attack us for 6. We can kill one of their guys. Yeah. So I think I'm going to exile their guy and they'll get to draw a card. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but I don't want to be taking 6 every turn. Okay, nice. Hope opponent doesn't have an instant or sorcery, but it's very likely they do in their 6 cards in hand. Our mana tithe is looking worse and worse. Ah, that sucks. The bright side, we can kill it. Strict Proctor. we're probably 35 or 40% to win this game. I mean, we're not that far behind actually. Oh man. I would love to mana tithe that. So if we draw a land we can exile it, okay. Thank you, Jesus. Let's get rid of Tempted by the Auric. And we will get card draw. Shields down. Youch. Yeah, we've drawn the wrong parts of our deck here. Extus would be an amazing top deck here. Owlin Shield Mage would be an okay draw. We just draw lands, so we'll draw another card. Okay, Killian is nice-ish. Maybe I should have kept that to block and lash, actually. We really wanted that life gain, and we're going to take 3, and we're down to 2 life. We're dead to shock. Yeah, we should have definitely kept this back to block. Seems like opponent has something. That's a good top deck. I think opponent has first day of class. Yeah, we can't attack here. This card has been awful in this game. Oh wow, Mana Tithe coming through. I feel amazing about this. We gain 2 life and we lash this. We have a ton of amazing top decks here. This is one of them. Get back Killian, because we really need the life gain. I'd like to get back the Shadewing Laureate, but we're not out of the woods, but that was an amazing couple of turns. I was just complaining about Mana Tithe, but it came in clutch. That's exceedingly bad for us. So I attack, get the trigger, and then sack. Oh, we have to exile a creature, we can't sack this. Ah, man, okay. So we either double chump block. I think we have to kill one of these. And it doesn't really matter which one we sack. Exile this. We have to chump here. The opponent looks like they've got it. Wow, close game. There's no need to be like that. Fuck you, King Jones, you fucking piece of shit. Why would you like act salty there? You've been winning for the whole game. Just like say good game. People like that suck. He must not get many wins to have to act like that. Alright, we've almost made our money back with 4-1. That last game was unfortunate, but it was fun. Except the opponent was a piece of shit. It was fun till the end. Oops. Can't keep that on the play. This hand's great. Let's chuck a planes back in. Reason I'm chucking the planes is because we have the common card which grabs planes out of our deck. I'm nervous about this card, it's really good. Opponent gets 2 lands and a land, that's insane. Love to draw Lash here. Or Extus. So I think I got Pest Summoning. Attack with the Shade Ring. We will trade with this if they attack, if they want this off the board. Because we've got another one in hand and we have a way to get it back. Yeah, they might have a trick, but that's fine, okay. I would much rather that we lose that than they have this, even if we didn't have another one in hand. So because we drew this, I'm going to play Killian now. This thing has reach, almost forgot that. No attacks. I wouldn't mind if they killed this because this can get it back. Opponent's deck is actually chock full of value. They don't want to attack there, that's fine. Exile this. Exile this. Maybe should have exiled the learn card there actually. And take removal. And swing with the flyer. Opponent has 6 cards in hand. We have a lot of good top decks here, including Lash, Extus. Extus is almost always a good top deck. Owlin Shield Mage would be good. We are about 20% to hit one of those cards. Okay, that's fine. I'll trade here. I want this off the board. So, because we drew this, I'm going to play it. I was going to do something else. I was going to get back a Shadewing Laureate, but we can do that next turn. We now have good blocks for all their stuff. If opponent learns and gets a fractal summoning, we'll be in trouble because they can make a 7/7 with it, or an 8/8. Don't really want to block here. We kind of want to kill that more than anything. I'm gonna exile this to kill this unblockable thing. Hold up Mana Tithe, which doesn't do a lot. Block a 1/1. I block the fractal because they can pump it if they play another one of these. Okay, they're gonna learn and get a fractal summoning and hopefully tap out to cast it and we can Mana Tithe it. No, they just get a pass summoning. Oh wow, that's brutal. Okay, that's a very good draw. Let's exile that now. We're gonna take 6. Opponent looks to be out of gas. Oh man, I wish it had tapped differently. What do we get back? Shadewing. So we will take 7. They're scrying in their draw step. Maybe we should have got back the lifelinker there. Probably should have. Mana Tithe might be good now if they've got a Leyline Invocation. Opponent's thinking about something, or hopefully timing out. Yeah, we'll block a 1/1, take 7. Oh man, that's brutal. That's probably game. Wow. So we can exile this, but we still die. We have to exile this. Okay, so our out is to loot instead of learning. And hit a black source. Let's loot away the Mana Tithe. And that's game, unfortunately. Good game, opponent. We didn't draw enough lands that game, and we didn't draw a lot of our good stuff. We would have maybe had one more turn if auto tap hadn't screwed us as well. Okay, we got to get 3 more wins and no more losses, please. We've had 2 games of fairly bad running. This hand is awesome. I like that they didn't play anything. Okay. Opponent gets to basically draw 3 cards for 2 mana, which is awesome. They get Fractal Summoning. Cultivate their ramping. Mana Tithe would be a good draw here. So I could exile this thing, but I think starting to pump up our creatures is good. I'll take removal, I think. Or, no, let's take card draw. So do we attack with... I think we attack with this first. And then if they don't trade, sure, they trade, that's fine. If they don't trade, we have a 3/3 blocker. I don't want them to gain life yet. So I'm kind of tempted here to exile this before they can start pumping this. It also stops them from learning. I think that's good. Feels kind of bad to exile this, but I think it's the play. Okay, they have a good... so I'm just going to block here. Oh, it has menace, okay. So let's just kill this. Maybe that was wrong. They get 2 triggers here. Opponent's deck is very good. So I'll draw a card. Oh wow, okay. That's fine. And we'll play this and name Fractal Summoning. I don't want to take 11 here. But yeah, taking 11 is not good. So if we take 11, we're down to 2 cards in hand. They don't seem like they have a trick the way that priority went. So I think we kill this. And I'm perfectly happy that they let this stay. Nice. So which one do we exile? Exile this. Get rid of this. And take this. We're going to take 4 next turn. Wow, opponent's down low on life though. That's a pretty good draw for them. We will attack. And play 2 creatures. That looks like GG to me. That's good for our opponents. If they attack, we're going to double block the menace guy with these 2. this thing's so strong with this. We have 3 rares and a mythic on the board. Sorry, opponent. Okay. They get to kill 1 unless they've got a trick. Attack with both. Maybe that's a bit greedy. We don't really need the 1 damage. And I think we play this and get back this. Oh, okay. That's a non-bow. Sure. That keeps opponent alive for a turn. Opponent has to block Extus here. Yeah, good game. We'll kill this one first. Yeah, good game. Okay, 1 more win and we get the mega money. Oh, okay. No, we don't. I was just being an idiot. 2 more wins and we get the mega money. We have made profit though. And that last match was probably the strongest that our deck's looked so far. Having 3 rares and a mythic on the board. 2 of the rares are a bit nothingy, but I'll take it. I don't normally like the black-white deck much, but it was so open in the draft. Okay, we're playing a top 300 almost player. I'm gonna keep this because we can draw 2 cards, but this is a very slow hand if we don't draw white. Opponent has a slow start, which is good news for us. Okay, that's a very good draw because if we drew 2 cards there, we would have had to discard 1, I think. No, we would be up to 7 actually. Okay, that's a good one. Wow, okay. We need our mana tithe. Okay, maybe we've just lost this game. We need to draw Mana Tithe this turn. I'll happily trade for this. Or we could play the no, wait, how many lands do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't cast this next turn, so yeah, we're gonna make a 3/3 flyer and not attack. So if you don't know, this card makes 3 creatures, a 4/4, a 3/2 and a 2/1 flyer. That's very good for our opponent. We're now taking 8 this turn, or 2 if we block. Opponent's still on 5 lands, so I'm going to block and I'm going to exile that thing. Exile this. Please just be psyching us out. Ah! That's game. How unfortunate. Take removal. Yeah, so we take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're definitely dead, but we'll play it out. See what we draw. Yeah, good game, opponent. Okay, so we went 5 and 3, but that deck was awesome and I had a great time. Not really, but sure. So gone 5-3 twice today. I guess we can open our packs. That's a great card for Brawl and Historic, which I don't play anymore. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment, all that jazz. See you later.